Alrighty guys, how's it going? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, and welcome to another episode of some Black Ops 2. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what is possibly the leaked third DLC for the Black Ops 2 multiplayer and zombies, so let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to put a picture on the screen right now. This is for you guys to decide whether you think it is real or whether you think it is fake. The supposed title of the DLC is going to be called Vengeance, and that makes sense. I'm going to run through my checkpoint of things I would consider real and things I would consider fake. So let's see. We have Revolution, Uprising, and Vengeance, and that makes sense. The title makes very much good sense right there because you have an Uprising, you have a Revolution. After that revolution, you typically have an uprising of people. Once those people have uprising, they typically want to get revenge or vengeance on someone who has been oppressing them. So the title checks out. It all makes sense right there. The next thing I typically check for are the names of the maps to see if those make sense. So we have Cove, Rush, Detour, and Uplink. And all those sound pretty good to me. There's no like water or no like airplane or no hydro again or something like that. All these maps are ones that I could see being in a game like Call of Duty. So those check out as well. The third thing you need to look for are any vectors or renders that aren't part of the Call of Duty game. So anything that's like a part of Ghost Recon, any soldiers you see, no, they can't use that. And all the pictures right here look like they are Call of Duty characters using Call of Duty guns. So that looks like it checks out right there as well. The second thing, obviously I'm saying a lot of things right now, but the fourth thing you need to look for is, the presentation of the poster. And you can see it's got a Black Ops 2 guy on the top, the typical Black Ops 2 man, how he holds the two pistols, just like the, like the posters you got from GameStop, so that checks out. The zombies looks good, which also checks out. Buried is a really cool zombies name that I could see. The zombies look legit. They don't look like zombies from Left 4 Dead. And finally, you can see that there is a bonus zombies ray gun, the Ray Gun Mark II, which would make sense for something like a DLC because Treyarch promised that there wouldn't be any more gun DLC for multiplayer, but this is for zombies, so this is a totally different beast, and it would make sense if we saw a really cool zombies gun, and I think that is going to be really cool. So let's talk about this a little bit. Obviously, I'm going to throw my real or fake challenge down on what I think about this poster. It would make sense that if all the ones we've seen so far to be real, this one would be it, because typically Treyarch announces about 2 weeks before they are going to be making a DLC. They will start advertising for it, and when they advertise, they do the promo. And it is ever so convenient that David Vonderhaar actually tweeted this picture a few days ago, and the tweet basically said he's working in a studio, and you can see on the background it looks like the zombies. And what's familiar is in the picture you can kind of see like columns, like kind of like an old western theme, and look what the zombie is wearing in the middle of this picture, or you can go back and look at it. Well, he's wearing a cowboy hat, so western theme, cowboy hat, that kind of seems to go together pretty well in that sense. So I'm thinking that that is actually going to be the case. And you know what I'm actually going to do, guys? I'm actually going to put my... I don't want to call it real yet because we don't know if anything is real until it's confirmed, but this is getting my most stamp of possible approval. You know, there's been some ones in the past that are very shady, don't make sense at all, or just have like the wrong vectors or renders that make them totally incorrect. But this one has all the checkpoints to be real, and for that reason I'm going to consider that it is... I can't confirm anything, but it's looking likely that this might be the one to be the third DLC, which I think is really cool. I'm kind of upset that they didn't do anything for multiplayer, but another zombies game that looks very promising, and the names of the map look promising as well. We're not seeing like smoke screen where like the entire map fills up with smoke. These look like really cool maps: Cove, Rush, Detour, Uplink. Detour one would probably take place on like a highway, that highway level that you played in Los Angeles where your car crashes, that could be one. So lots of possibilities here, and definitely lots of good things. But anyways, guys, this episode is definitely all about you guys and you leaving your feedback on what you think about the Vengeance DLCs. So be sure to leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. Is this real or is this fake? So thanks for watching, guys. My name is Mr. Boss the Win. Have a nice day, and of course I will talk to you guys in the next video.